Alright guys, welcome on a new video. Today we're gonna be talking about risk management. Why it's really important. Well, let's talk about it, right? We know that inside of the marketplace we're not gonna have wins all the time, right? There is no trader that is gonna have 100% win rate, right? Especially in the long term consistency, that's something that is not gonna be achievable, right? So let's see the mathematics side why we really need risk management, right? So there is like a multiple way how we could be conquering the risk management and what risk management should be working for you. And at the end of the video, I will show you, right, what personally for me is something that is working, something that I find consistency in, and something that you might also achieve or actually try, and you might get a really nice results after that, right? So let's talk about risk management, right? So if we would be risking 1% for every single trade, right? And we would have a take profit at 1%, right? That means that if we are, let's say, doing math on a 10 trades, right? Meaning that if we win 5 out of 5 trades, 5 out of 10 trades, sorry, right? That means that we are 50% success rate. Now 50% success rate, that means that we are literally breaking even, right? Because we won 5%, we lost 5%. So that's literally at break even. Now let's talk a little bit about risk management in general, right? So we personally, inside of the trade house and also as a smart money concept, the minimum risk management that we are trading is 1 to 3, right? That means that if we go with the same 50% win rate, right? That means that we are winning 5 out of 10 trades, right? We won 15% and we lost 5%, right? So at the end of 10 trades, we will still have a 10% growth on our account. That's good. That's awesome. That's something that we want to have, right? And you can see that that's just like with 1 to 3 risk management, right? So when we are talking about risk management, we are now understand that we are not going to be achieve 100% win rate, right? Because of course, like I said, there's something that inside of the marketplace we are going to be in a condition, right, where the market is going to hit our stop loss, right? We know that market is not going to be moving in our direction or our, let's say, wish direction every single time, right? So the losses are going to happen, right? That's something that is not something that we always gonna have, right? So let's talk about if we are even, let's say, go below 50%. Let's say that we are winning 40% of the time, right? That means that we won 4 trades out of 10, right? In that way, we won 12%, right? And we lost 6%, right? So we can see that we are still at the end of those 10 trades, we're still 6% in profit, right? We're winning only 4 trades out of 10, right? Now if we go even lower, let's say for example we're 30%, right? Winning 3 trades out of 10, right? We have won 9% and we have lost 7. Right? So at the end, we're still 2% in profit. Right? And that's the idea about risk management. That's why, personally, I believe that we need to be consistent with risk management. We need to have it at least 1 to 3. Because the market, of course, it's available, right? 1 to 3, a lot of times it's available there. And me personally, that's the minimum risk management that I will take. If the market is not offering me 1 to 3 risk to reward trade, I will not take it, right? And you can see the math behind it. Of course, when you're going to be better, right, you're going to win 60 out of 10, 60%, right? You're going to win 7 out of 10. When you're going to be in a good, positive run, right, that also going to happen. And of course, your percentage is going to grow. So that's why the risk management is so important, right? Because we now understand that we are not going to be having all wins in the marketplace. And if you have a risk management under the control, at the end of the 10 trades or at the end of the day, you're still going to have wins. You're still going to have a nice profit on your trading account, because we want to have growth in our trading account. That's what we are here, right? So my personal opinion, right, and my personal risk management that I see really consistent with is when I have a certain, let's say, idea or a certain trade that is actually happening inside of the marketplace, I go with twin trading. Now, what is twin trading? Twin trading is something that when you have a really nice opportunity in the marketplace, you go with two trades, right? Now, normally somebody is risking 1%, somebody is risking 2%. Me personally, I'm risking 2%, right? So for first position, right, I'm entering with 1% risk and my take profit is at 1 to 3, right? 1 to 3. And then I'm entering with exactly the same entry, with exactly the same risk, but only 1%, right? On the second entry, right? And my take profit for that one is at 5%. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because if the market is giving me a really nice move up, and if the both take profits are hit, then I get 8% out of the marketplace, right? 8% growth. Now, yes, I'm risking 2%, 1% over here, 1% over here, so that's 2%, right? Now, when the market is giving me 1 to 3, right? I already have 3% in the bank, then I'm moving my stop loss either to break even or securing 1% of the profit on the second position, right? And this is kind of like my weekly goal as well. So we're talking about 3% on this one and 5%, right? If we sum that together, we're talking about a good 8% on a trading setup, a trading idea, right? That is available in the marketplace, right? So my goal is to have at least one trade out of that with this kind of mentality, with this kind of idea, with this kind of risk management throughout the week. All right. So my weekly goal is 8%. So now let's talk about it. So if we are considering to trade every single week, right, with a constantly using this risk to reward management, right, we have 8% a week. That's our goal, right? Week. And we know that we have 4 weeks per month. So 4 times 8 is 32. Now, because of the compound, right, we're going to be looking into a 36% growth at the end of the month, right? That's monthly goal, right? So now, of course, there are going to be weeks that we are not going to see any trading ideas in the marketplace. There's going to be a week where we are not going to have wins, we're going to have losses, right? But again, back to risk management, at the end, we're still growing our account. Even though if we are not achieving 36%, maybe if we close the month just with a 10%, it's still really, really awesome, right? Now, I will bring up the compounding calculator, but this is just for showing you what can be achieved if you are winning all the time. Again, this is just for the teaching purposes, so you can see what your account can be exposed to if you are consistent with risk management and you really understand that this is a journey and it's not something that it's gonna be achievable in just like a really short period of time. But just let's put numbers down, right? So I'm gonna put a starting balance $1,000, right? It can be €1,000, it can be £1,000. It doesn't even matter. And we have calculated that with our 1 to 3 and 1 to 5 risk to reward trades, we could be achieve 36% growth on our trading account per month, right? And we have, of course, 12 months in a year. So if you calculate, right, we can bring $1,000 into over $40,000 by the end of 12 months if we are consistent and winning every single week, right? Now, of course, it's 100%. That means that we win all trades throughout the year. Of course, there is going to be losses, right? But let's just say, right, what if we kind of like end a year around this numbers right over here, 4,600. That's still 4,600. That's still 460% growth on what we have at the beginning of the year. That's amazing risk to reward, right? And that's amazing return by the end of the 1 year, right? Now, of course, the results are gonna vary, the numbers are gonna vary, it depends on your style of trading, depends on your risk management, but this is just for teaching purposes. To really see if you are consistent, your account is growing beautifully, right? So let's say we have $1,000, right? And we are risking 2% on every trade, right? And we said that if both take profit hits, we are supposed to have an 8% growth, right? Now, if we just move with away from idea of, let's say, measuring a time journey, right? With that, we have like a 12 months. Let's go and measure what we can achieve with 100 trades. Now, 100 trades for somebody, it can be done in like 6 months, for somebody in a year, for somebody 2 years. Depends on your style of trading, right? But just to give you guys an idea what can happen if you're really consistent with 100 trades, right? With the same risk and reward management, what it can be done, right? And you can see, right, 100 trades, right, can bring $1,000 into way over $2 million, right? But again, that represent if we win every single trade. Now, normally, I said, well, after 100 trades, I believe that we can be around, let's say, 40% correct, right? 40%, that means that we won 40 out of 100 trades. We could be ending around 20,000 by this math, right? Now, of course, again, math, the numbers are gonna vary on your account because this is just for the teaching purposes. Now, let's say that we complete 100 trades in 1 year. That's roughly two to three trades per week. Okay? And we have $20,000 by the end of the year. That's an astonishing growth, right? With the same risk to reward management, with the same trade ideas, with the same consistency that we have, right? Just 1 to 3 and 1 to 5 risk to reward trades, right? And then this is how then you can go forward with 100 trades. Let's say a next series of the 100 trades. You're gonna have a little bit more experience. You are gonna be better. So let's say we end up putting a $5,000 out of that 20 for the next series of 100 trades, right? So of course, let's now go with the 60% of our win rate, right? We won 6 out of 10 trades. That means that we won 60 out of 100 trades. We're almost at $500,000, right? And that's something that it's achievable because when we are consistent, where we know, right, what our aim is with a specific trade, right, and we have our risk management in check, the account is going to grow. And you can see the compound effect on the chart. It looks really, really flat at the beginning, and then because of the compounding, it really starts to grow, and it's growing really, really fast, right? So I really wish that you guys achieve the compound effect growth on your account. And it's only coming if you are really consistent and disciplined with risk management, right? So that's why I'm telling you guys, something like this is gonna probably give you the confidence, it's gonna give you the growth that you want inside of your account. And of course, if you have your own math, use that. Me personally, I'm using 1 to 3 and 1 to 5. It works awesome, right? And the growth on our account is beautiful. So guys, see you on the next video.